Biden just left Houston, headed back to Washington. Earlier, the president paid respect in Houston to late Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. The president placed flowers on her casket and met with loved ones. This afternoon, the president marked the 60th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act in Austin at the LBJ Presidential Library.
During his speech, Biden spoke about Supreme Court reforms, including the idea of term limits for Supreme Court justices and an enforceable code of ethics for the Supreme Court.
Donnie Tuggle attended that speech today.
The focus of today's message was protecting civil rights. The president says a big part of that starts with the Supreme Court and ending lifetime appointments.
These scandals involving the justices have caused public opinion to question the court's fairness and independence.
In his first public appearance since withdrawing from the presidential race last week, President Joe Biden spoke at the LBJ Presidential Library in Austin to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act. In his speech, President Biden stressed the need for unity and the ongoing fight for civil rights. One of his top pitches, ending lifetime Supreme Court appointments.
And I believe we should have term limits for Supreme Court justices in the United States as well. Reduce the chance that any single presidency imposes undue influence in generations to come.
President Biden is also calling on reforms to the court's code of ethics.
Any code of Congress must be enforceable. Under the reform I propose, justice would be required to disclose gifts, refrain from public political activity, recuse themselves in cases in which they or their spouses have a financial or other conflict of interest.
The president ended his address by reinforcing his confidence in Vice President Kamala Harris.
I've made clear how I feel about Kamala, and she's been an incredible partner to me, a champion of civil rights throughout her career. And she'll continue to be an inspiring leader and project this very idea of America.
In Austin, Donnie Tuggle, News 3.
And